UK-based Nigerian lady goes to verify price of Peter Obi's shoes, and she shares her findings. A UK-based Nigerian woman has gone out of her way to verify the claims of former Anambra State Governor and 2023 presidential candidate Peter Obi on the cost of his pair of shoes. This comes in after a viral video of Peter Obi, while speaking in an interview, claimed to only own 2 pairs of shoes. In the video, the former Anambra governor explained that he acquired the shoes from a particular brand store in the United Kingdom. I have said to Nigerians, Peter Obi only wears black shoes, and I have 2 pairs of them and I travel with them. The purpose of the shoe is to protect the leg from being hurt, nothing else. I bought this shoe from Marks and Spencer's for £49.99. Finish. To verify his claims, the woman named Saratu Ishaya, who's presently living in the UK, took up Obi's challenge to verify his claims. In the video, Saratu claims to have found a replica of Obi's shoes at Marks and Spencer store in the Kensington area of London. She went further to confirm that they sold for the price that Peter Obi had claimed he bought them for. She then urged Nigerians to believe most of what the former Anambra governor is saying. I think there's a confidence that Peter Obi has. I mean, if you're going to tell someone to go and verify, which he does a lot, if you're telling someone to go and verify, you must be pretty confident for you to go and verify. And that move, he does that with everything, with every argument, with every interview, especially when it comes to interviewers asking if he's capable of being president or asking him questions about money management and all that. He literally says, go and check. That's why the effortlessness is very alluring when it comes to attracting supporters, as you guess, in that kind of game. Like, he's just effortlessly convincing, where he's like, I'm not going to do the work. If we both align in what you want me to achieve for you, then you will know I'm the one for you. And I think that is just implied in the way he carries himself. And, well, that's my personal opinion. In the way he carries himself and the way he answers questions. He always says, go and look at what I did as an Anambra governor. And in this case with his shoes, he says, go and check the price. And he says that. And that goes to show for somebody that is so confident and showing themselves, yet so humble. That is a key character in someone that we want to be president. And I think, an argument that has come is why Peter Obi, if you understand, because if you compare to his competitors, to his opponents, Atiku and Tinubu, they objective when it comes to intelligence, when it comes to, I'm not saying money matters, I'm not saying power in politics and history in politics, I'm saying if you compare the character and if you compare as a contestant, let's use that word, as a contestant competing, the gap is just too wide. I mean, his 2 competitors cannot catch. Does not mean we underestimate them or underestimate what they bring to the table, for their own competitiveness. But I'm just saying, people make this argument that, okay, fine. If we had another Peter Obi, if we had another person that is in that same line, what would make Peter Obi still stand out? Because he stands out very much because of those that are literally not up to his standard. So, of course, he stands out like crazy. However, if we have, let's say, 2-3 Peter Obis in the same mindset, in terms of character and how good they are, what would make Peter Obi stand out? And I think that's a question that a lot of Peter Obi supporters need to ask themselves. Because, again, as much as, just playing devil's advocate here, for someone you want to be your president, listen, the man must have been ready. So for you to hire someone for a job, you have to be as brutal as possible in terms of checking their capabilities and if they fit into achieving the outcome that you want. So I'm not saying be rude to the man or undermine. I mean, again, people play games and propaganda and try to put him down. But that's not the point. The point is saying, how do you analyze somebody in terms of what they can achieve for what you have employed them or employed their role to be? That is basically the key thing right here. So yeah, there's so many opinions and there's so many things that people are going to say. However, this just goes to show that, for someone to randomly go and, he literally told us, go and check. Someone checked and he's right. Again, and I think this is so good. This is, we need to learn from Peter Obi. This is a strategist, a pure, smart strategist. I am not a good strategist that is not doing things for evil intentions. Or he has the people's interest at heart, as you can say. I can't be the one to decide if someone's good or evil. But it's just saying, his strategy is just spot on. Like, it really, really is. And I think this is something that we should all learn from his moves, because one thing you can say, he doesn't try to convince us of his character. Maybe he actually does, in a way that is not in our faces. However, as you can see with this woman, as you can see with Bianca Ojukwu, as you can see with Osa Obasanjo, as you can see with other people are coming out to vouch for his character, to endorse him. He's not the one with the charisma. And I think that's a good thing, because with political aspirants, there's one thing that people always say is the key thing is charisma. I don't think he lacks it. I think he shows it in a different way. And I think, given our own situation, again, because you have to pay context to every situation. Given our situation, he's literally like, listen, I'm good. Listen, personally, this guy, listen, Peter Obi, from his interviews, I learned that in the UK, and this man has grown businesses, okay? Let's not even say this man, he's called himself in his accent a trader. He's a trader. As in, this man was getting overdrafts of £1 million in the UK as of 1997, 1998. That is big money. Who gets, listen, you get overdraft of £1,000, £5,000, given whatever, you can sign up for different kind of whatever. But because of the overdraft that he was getting, I'm bringing up this point to show that he's not convincing us that it will hurt him if you don't vote for him. He's going to be fine. If you don't vote for him, he's going to go and live his life, especially in London. Why I say that is because with him, he's not trying to convince us of anything. The move he's making and his tactic is, you're Nigerians, you see what it is. You want a change. I am the man for that change. And I will not explain to you why I am the man for that change. You go and look it up for yourself. And I think he's building a habit. And I think and this is very good. Very, very good. I mean, this man is just impressive all around. He is building a skill that a lot of Nigerians lack in overall when it comes to picking political aspirants, in terms of just doing the work to make sure, to be absolutely clear, crystal clear as to who we're putting in office. And he's willing to be tested because he's willing for his record to be open, right? So it's not like he's not trying to convince us why he should be the man. He's like, your situation. The question is, am I the man for you? Go and check my result. And that shows how confident he is. Go and check how I was when I was in power. That is the indicator as to how or if I meet up to your standards of being your president. Now, this is where we say the people are the structure, because look at me, I'm campaigning for him even. I'm out here solidifying his arguments, and he's not even putting as much work as I am doing in trying to portray his character. This is smart and tactical. 100% intellectual strategist. I mean, what a person. So yes, some say if he's not president, there will be problems, because now it's down to 3. And with the options we are given, if he is not president, something is very, very wrong. 2023 will be interesting. See you there. Put what you think, and don't forget to like and subscribe.